Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. We are heading up Caps Ridge just for a quick hike today. Castle trail goes along there. That is not the summit of Jefferson, but it's behind there. It's like a false summit. And then Mount Clay, and you might be able to see some structures sticking up from Washington. Over here, Monroe and Little Monroe, Franklin, Eisenhower, Pierce, and then Kerrigan is that little cone sticking up, and then Willie, Field, and Tom, Bonds, the Twins, and the very tip top of Lafayette right there. We are at the first little view that has the potholes in it. It's pretty cool. 4 cars in the parking lot besides ours. It's warm. All right, up we go. We are 2 miles in, approaching the summit. And wow, it is really nice. Have on t-shirts and long pants, and boy, kind of wish I had on shorts. It's a warm breeze.
A little bit of snow here, though.
A little bit of snow. Tiny little patches. No ice. Spikes are not needed. A little hazy. As we were driving in today, there was a little bit of like low-lying cloud. So I thought we might have some places with undercast, but nope. Just haze. All right, I'm not zoomed in at all. We're almost up there. Nice little view behind John of the head wall on Great Gulf. All right, let's go get that summit. Maybe we'll get a breeze. We're up on the summit now of Jefferson. There's maybe 5-mile-an-hour winds. Really nice. Looking across at Adams. And then the Carter-Mariah Range, the Wildcats. Coming around to the auto road, sneaking up here. Actually, all the way up. Mount Washington. Clay is this bump. And then the Southern Presidentials. The Sandwich Range out in the distance behind that. Kerrigan, and then behind that in the distance are the Osceolas. And then, I don't know if it's visible, way out there is Moosalok. This is the Willie Range right here. And then this, oh, I said that was moose, but is it moose? I don't think so. No, that can't be. This is Moosalok. Sorry, over here. That must be, I don't know what that is. Could it be Tecumseh? Nope, Tecumseh's in closer. I have to look. Over here is the back of the Bonds and the Twins. And then Franconia Ridge over here. I think I'm pointing at the right thing. It's really small on my screen. I can see Liberty and Flume, just the tips of them sticking up, kind of behind the Bonds. Over here are, and I don't know them, Mount Dartmouth and Deception, I think. And then Mount Martha and Owl's Head, Cherry Mountain. Let me see here. Oh, rotate. Yeah, and then the Kilkenny Range. Okay. I hear voices coming from Gulfside. Gulfside goes right along. It's Appalachian Trail. And then you can come up from that side. The Cog Railway, right there. Mount Washington Resort. I can barely see on my screen right there. All right, a little bit hazy, but a beautiful day to be up here. I'm at the junction now with the Cornice, which is a annoying trail, I would say. It's not particularly tough, it's just very, very slow going. There's not a lot of elevation change, so it's very deceiving on a map. It looks like, of course, that's going to be easier than going back up to Jefferson and then down, but it's really doesn't save you any time. And if you're tired at the end of the day, it's rough going. So if you go this way on the Cornice, it'll take you over towards the Adams side. We just came down off of that. That's a false summit. And then the Cornice continues kind of up at an angle and comes around. On that side, we've got lots of clouds building in now. Looking over at Washington, it's still super warm. And then looking down at one of the caps, there are 2 people on it right now. Super quiet day. Yeah. And I don't know if this is able to be seen because it's such a tiny screen. I don't know if I can even point it out, but the rock with the view, when you first break tree line near the intersection of the link, is right, I can't see it on here, right down in here, right there. That's that rock with the potholes on it. Okay. Looks like the fall color is now mostly gone. There's a little bit of yellow down low, but almost everything is off in this area. Okay. Heading down. It's 2.5 hours in. Okay, we're back at the car. 2.5 miles to Mount Jefferson. No, that is wrong. This is a new sign too. We just went to Mount Jefferson, round trip, 4.35, and I feel like my watch tends to inflate a little bit, so there's no way it's not 5 miles. And look at the car, still here, and there's now 1 extra car. That's it. Very, very quiet day. Lots of parking here, and Jefferson Notch Road has a little bit of parking on the outer. I mean, people I think park all along it, but there's a little pull-off space too across from the trailhead entrance. And what else? That is a seasonal road. I'm not sure when they'll be closing it. It's pretty soon. I mean, as soon as the snow starts to fly down here, they close it. And Jefferson Notch Road is one of the slowest one to reopen too, if not the slowest. I think it opened June 13th this year, which is crazy. Anyway, nice hike. I love Caps Ridge. Great day in the woods.